Hello, welcome back. Happy to have you here on this Friday the 13th. Shall we lean into any of the fun stuff there? We might as well, since it feels like the emotions, the energies, the vibes, they're there. Now we have some opportunities in vibe practice to play with. What angle are we going to look at? What angle are we going to give our attention to? So I just want to state for the state of the state, it's okay if you feel a wobble or two right now. I did. I am. I've looked at some things that sort of made me go, I just want to hold some attention in our world right now for an opportunity to get as clear as we can in the moments we have together today. So that is my intention. Whatever comes up, however it comes up, we're just going to let it roll. But my intention with my vibe is to cast out a steadfast, sure-footed, sort of a tone of a timeout energy. That's what I was linking to last night when I was kind of energy reading, our world. I can feel lots of different layers, and I've been really programmed to be one-on-one with reading and how I receive information. But the last few days, it feels like I've stepped back a little bit and had a different, vision or feeling, if you will. And so I'm just going to take my hands, offer them to your hands, and let's just intend to be a connected chain of hooked up energy, doing the very best we can in all the present circumstances. And I just want to have a little joy for a little bit. So let's just do it. Also, just like I wrote on the beginning there, we're 6 months in to playing together. And it feels so amazing to have it on a Friday the 13th also. So I'm just going to make any strawberries I can in the now, because that's how I self-soothe. And that's how I want to offer a vibration to you in that realm. I had a neat little vibe I watched on some Gabby Bernstein this morning through Instagram. And I don't know what impulse I got that led me to say, hey, I'm just going to listen to this. But it was exactly what I feel, which is whenever we're confronted with something in our physical world that doesn't feel that good, and we know that because our emotions give it to us, it's an opportunity to stand stronger on our non-physical or spiritual legs. So that's where I'm going to hang, and we'll just see where this opening Max Vibe session takes us today. So let's get comfortable, whatever feels good to you. I'm going to get in my chair, little depth, kind of a solid foundation. I've got my feet a little bit apart. Little oming, little toning, it feels like. So we're just going to intending to let the breath go all the way in. Feel the rise. There's a crescendo, a peak, and then a fall. Do a couple. Keep working that a little. Clarity comes in when we see waveforms. Again, John and I were having a chat last night and just kind of working through some human emotions, and there was a vision to me about the waveform that is everything. And we've also had a lot of energy around change lately in here. And that waveform energy, an up is a down. They link together, and we're just sensing start, middle, and end on all life processes, and really linking in because we have the power of vision and focus to the downhill slide of this arc of energy that we're feeling right now. Yes, there may be a little more ramping up coming, but there's also going to be a downside too. And so we're just opening our potential, our vision, our casting to see the waveform of energy and allow ourselves as connected energies to prosper with our vibes, certainty, clarity, confidence, control. I know that's sort of an esoteric word when we feel funky, but controlling our mood, which is our number 7 vibe practice in our vibe guides, by a decision, by an intention. I also was a little bit into a TED Talk this morning, and the announcer was linking to the different ways in which we make decisions and how there's parts of us that will instantly go just emotion. And then there's some that's just thought, and some are just rote. And it was brought kind of to me to rekindle in myself the value of decision, decisiveness, discernment, some of the very core principles that we connect with and dance with all the time here in our Vibe Tribe. And allowing that a decision on any subject really makes kind of a almost like points of energy come together, and then that's the new emanating factor for the next set of possibilities. So I just want to lift up your ability to have strong decisions about the nature of your body, the strength of it, the adaptability, the vitality, and the awareness and knowingness that well-being is our inner tone. It's what our higher levels of self come from. Pure positive energy, quoting Abraham Hicks, complete love. And so we're in this moment linking up with our divine side, letting our human side have its moments as well, kind of garnering a little space in the sphere that I like to dance with here, that 360 around your human body, or your arms extend, or your legs extend, feel it going up and around. Mine actually feels clear right now. A lot of times we play with color with this. But I want you to give yourself a chance to feel how clear this space is in and around you. Reach for it, scoop it around a little bit. Got a little extension energy here. And we're just going to I'm taking a little tone from Clarissa here. Some shoulders up and back. Maybe work a breath or two with that. Ooh, that needs some love. Ooh, bringing that one through. Now I'm going to take specifically the section of my upper back, so mid back to base of the neck, and I'm going to paint a green line on there in my mind's eye. And it's a holding steady tone. It's a heart center frequency. It's like a hand on your back. Universe has got your back. It's that feeling. And so I'm just letting it kind of comfort me, comfort us. Little rocking motion coming in there. It's a soothing nature. Masters of energy know that they can self-soothe in any situation. And you, friends, because you're playing here, are allowing yourself to hook up with the consciousness layer of mastery of energy. So take a tone, strength, connection. You don't have to do this alone either. I think that's a big piece of this puzzle. And by this, I mean life. Any stage of it, any phase of it, any outlook, any focus. You have your non-physical energy team at your fingertips, at your synapses in your brain, at the second of desire. It's given. It's glued into you. It's part of your fabric, your matrix. You don't escape it. So when we have an opportunity to instantly link up with that higher self in our now, we're doing it. I just saw a blue braid come down. Interesting. So it feels like a Tarzan frequency. We're going to climb up that blue braid. And I don't know why, but it did feel like hair, which is interesting too. So I'm just going to climb up it a little bit. And it's sort of like we're on a perch now. We've got a bird's eye view. We kind of feel like we're dangling there a little bit, which is cool. There's a little bit of a waveform coming in. Anytime we have a little bit of movement, we want to embrace that. Just kind of that energy field of change, of movement, of flow. Put in some eagle eyes. And give yourself a chance to kind of scan the horizon. Can you sense and see how through some vibrations the landscape is full of predator energy, things that'll get you? And then through other vibrations, it's a complete trust in, I see anything coming. And my inner me knows how to guide me through these situations. I may have an impulse to act on this. I may have a feeling to do this. The government may say do this. There's so many different frequencies there. And when we blend them and let ourselves be a winner, This is a big tone that came up in John and I's energy yesterday. We had a couple options in our field around appliances. And it was like when we broke them down verbally, we both, would you agree, Johnny, realized we weren't letting ourselves win. And so when we took a chance to say, there's no wrong answers, this one feels a smidgy downstream compared to this one, we are going to decisively hook up with that intentional answer and say, you win. You answer, you win. So I'm Mary, I'm going to hook up with that, allow it in, have the magic of the universe help support this easier side of energy. And then it changes my dynamics in me for a successful outcome. Guys, you're either playing the game or you're not. And it's okay if you need to tap out once in a while and not play the energy game. I do it. Sometimes on weekends, I'm like, boom, and push away a little bit. But inevitably, because my core foundation and beliefs sit there, it's kind of not possible for me to totally break away from it. I'm sensing and feeling all the time, like it or not. I've dialed into that point. I like it. I love it. And even if I feel like I need a break from it just to read a book or watch TV, it's a comfort to me to know that that tone that I've built up for myself is always available. The freedom, the flexibility, even the fun. So in our now, we're going to push just a little bit with our hands up through the ceiling. And it's like we're taking outside of ourselves an inch or two from that sphere we dance with, and we're going to make it red. So see a coating around your energy field with red. Foundational color, a core color, a stabilizing color, a safety color. And remember, safety is a facade in and of itself. So we're just playing with it lightly here, but safety is a mindset, a frequency, a vibration, because law of attraction is truly the determining factor of what comes through your field. Let's not totally go off the rails here into free will, but they both exist. So now we're going to paint an orange piece around that red piece that we just made, circling our sphere-shaped energy that we're playing with, linking a yellow one after that, green, blue, indigo. Ooh, and then the complete other direction shows up violet. Still coating the surface, but it went the opposite direction. So I'm just going to take that as a cue to link in a little bit more on mood focus. I've chosen my set point as allowing. Mood feels a little deeper than the word allowing, feels like a little different aspect than mood. So mood, expecting potentials and possibilities, to be kind, to be calm, to be curious. And I'm not going to settle for anything less than surprise and delight. Any situation in my world that I have an opportunity to pour some magic in, like it or not, I'm going to do it. So in my now, as if I can sprinkle the magic on my own head, enjoy it, lock it in, because this is my movie, this is my show, this is my experience, this is my perception. And I choose, as I kind of tap that in and let it fall through my shoulders and down through my whole body, oneness and alignment. Perfect.